I declare this virtual conferring of degrees to be in session. Welcome, bienvenue, Pelagie, from Mount Allison University in beautiful Sackville, New Brunswick. Je vous souhaite un très chaleureux bienvenue à notre cérémonie virtuelle pour la remise des diplômes. Class of 2021, greetings from Convocation Hall, where you were first welcomed into the Mount Allison family at your commencement. It was the official start of your journey at Mount A. Today, your journey comes full circle as the 158th class to graduate from Mount Allison University. You are just the second class in the storied history of our university to graduate en masse in absentia, something you will always share with your classmates, the class of 2020. Yes, you are indeed graduating in the second year of a global pandemic, and that in itself is a tall tale to tell. But it's not the whole story you will tell about your time at Mount Allison, is it? The lifelong friends you've made, the lessons you've learned both inside and outside of the classroom, all came at a fundamental turning point in your lives. I would venture to say you came to Mount Allison as one person, and you will leave as a very different person. You'll be wiser, stronger, now with a very soft spot for that Sackville charm, the waterfowl, and the strong Tantramar winds, and most importantly, you'll be ready for whatever next comes up in your life. Globally, we are looking forward, to use my favorite expression, to turning a corner on COVID-19 into a new world, a world of hope, appreciation, and celebration. Wherever you're watching from today, in Canada or around the globe, I really want you to take time to celebrate and to pause on this special moment. Yeah, this is your moment. Own it and be awesomely proud of it. Even though we're not together en personne today, we are behind you, always behind you as your alma mater. Cette expérience universitaire est absolument spéciale et on est très, très fiers de vous. Félicitations et on se parle à la fin de la remise des diplômes. À bientôt.
Honoranda Cancelaria, hi baccalaureii ascenditu cogniti e approbati, gradum magistri in scientia in absentia accipiunt. Mariam Abbasi. Julia Marie Campbell, recipient of the Governor General's Gold Medal and a University Leadership Pin. Jacob Alexandre Demers. Andrea Michelle Kirby.
Admittito te a gradum in absentia.
Honoranda Cancelaria, I adolescentes ascenditu cogniti e approbati, gradum baccalaureae in scientia, cum honoribus premiordinus e cum laude, in absentia accipiunt. Regia Fatima Ali, recipient of the David Gilchrist Chalmers Memorial Prize. Olivia Ingabire Bizimungu. Kiara Marie Buber, recipient of the CPA Certificate of Academic Excellence, the E. George Nichols Prize in Psychology, the Dr. Karen Nicholson Psychology Prize, a Gold A, and an A. Jane Abbott Eaton Student Leadership Award. Elizabeth Marianne Chandra. Jenna Lori Chisholm, recipient of the Governor General's Silver Medal, the Alumni Academic Achievement Award, the Praveen Varma Gold Medal in Science, and the Dr. R.N. Varma Memorial Gold Medal in Physics. Lauren Michelle Desuel, recipient of a Gold A and an A. Jane Abbott Eaton Student Leadership Award. Parker Blake Doiron, recipient of the Harold Melville Rogers Memorial Gold Medal and the Harold Chapman Steeves and Annalise Steeves Memorial Prize. Isabel Frances Dolan, recipient of a University Leadership Pin. Annie Jeanne Dysart, recipient of the Bruce I. MacDonald Prize in Physical and Environmental Geography and the J.C. Moore Prize. Sophie Catherine Hartland, recipient of a University Leadership Pin. Faisal Hossein, recipient of the E. George Nichols Prize in Psychology. Allison Anne-Marie McCormick, recipient of the Laura Gates Award. Alex Redmond MacDonald. Claire Siobhan McGuire, recipient of the prize of the Department of Modern Languages and Literatures for outstanding achievement in linguistics. Leah Renelle Massers. Satoshi Matsutani. Julian Kieran James Matatall, recipient of the W.S.H. Bill Crawford Prize in Math and Computer Science. Monica Anne-Marie McLeod, recipient of the Kathy MacDonald Arsenault Memorial Prize. Marin Ray Miller, recipient of the Biochemistry Prize Fund and the Society of Chemical Industry Student Merit Award. Parik Ewan Odesi, recipient of the Harry A. Sheffield Prize. Alexi Jeannie Willette. Brittany Marie Pollock, recipient of the Laura Gates Award and the Colin Patterson Prize. Maggie Macaulay Pickard, recipient of the Francis S. Allison Award and an A. Jane Abbott Eaton Student Leadership Award. Caitlin Elizabeth Pollock. Madeline Claire Robitaille, recipient of the Fensom Prize and the Ruggles Gates Award. Bryn Susan Scott, recipient of the Kendall Scott Memorial Prize in Chemistry. Cole Smolensky, recipient of the Society of Chemical Industry Student Merit Award, the Don Norton Memorial Award, and an A. Jane Abbott Eaton Student Leadership Award. Marie Sukar. Leandra Barbel Nadege Van Balingham. Sarah Lynn Sidney Zassman. Emma Agnieszka Zucker. Honoranda Cancelaria. E adolescentes a senatu cogniti e approbati gradum baccalaureae in scientia, cum honoribus premiordinus in absentia accipiunt. Hannah Faulkner Cal. Spencer Ray Coy. Honoranda Cancelaria. E adolescentes a senatu cogniti e approbati gradum baccalaureae in scientia cum honoribus in absentia accipiunt. Samuel Charles Harrison Chambray. Megan Marie Fitzgerald. Selena Jan Godreau, recipient of the G.E. Matthews Prize in Physics. Laurel Eleanor Maud Genge. Kelsey Ann McKinnon, recipient of the Fensom Prize. Malcolm George Mann. Veronica Tate Willette, recipient of the Fensom Prize. Molly Rose Fwan Park. Emily Marie Rhino. Honoranda Cancelaria. E adolescentes a senatu cogniti e approbati gradum baccalaureae in scientia cum laude in absentia accipiunt. Paige Alexis Riley Adair. Carly Jane Barnhill. Haley Bryan. Cassidy Anise Coombs. Sylvia Danielle Driscoll Sangster. Claire Moran Dunlop, recipient of the James Robert Inch Memorial Prize and the Prize of the Ambassador of Switzerland. Sydney Grace Ford, recipient of the Laura Gates Award. Marcia Sarah Gallant. Kie Sarah Gates. Brittany Helen Henry. Andrew William Janes. Gregory Cabri. Shaylin Lee. Allison Jane McIntosh. Emma Marie Dawn McMillan. Michael Anthony McEachern. Maria Daphne Moorfield. Catherine Camille Pare. Andrea Raluca Pena, recipient of the F.A. Serby Prize in Psychology. Lin Viet Pham, recipient of the prize of the Department of Modern Languages and Literatures for outstanding achievement in Japanese language studies. Laura Catherine Rowan Legg. Tristan James Russell McLean. Jacqueline May Schertzer. Cameron Kathleen Seymour. Haley Dawn Summers. Kaylee Wilmot Joe. Kyrillos Youssef. Honoranda Cancelaria, adolescentes a senatu cognitiae e approbati, gradum baccalaureae in scientia in absentia accipiunt. Simran Anand. Bethany Hope Barrett, recipient of the Gill Ladder Memorial Award. Rohil Dodmani Basapa. Julie E. Boucher. Lauren Emily Boyce. Zachary Daniel Brown. J. Riley Campbell. Mitchell James Catania. Julia Cavalier. Sarah Soo Young Choi. Avery Leo Clow. Sienna Mariana Ray Collette. Kiana Sarah Crawford. Brett Coleman Chester Curtis. Leo Paul Lloyd Deon. Logan Troy D. Adams. Ryan James Doucette, recipient of the M. Colin Grant Book Prize. Jordan Doothright. Shane Keith Dumoulin. Marie Elizabeth Eagles. Raven Rebecca Elizabeth Elwell, recipient of the Chris Metallic Prize in Indigenous Leadership. Rebecca Ann Faulkner. Mika Anna Jarretts. Bauron Gerses. Olivia Margaret Henley. Emily Sophie Joan Herbert. Cordelia James Elizabeth Hoig Phelps. Darren George Hersina. Justin Westlake Hughes. Logan Roslyn Hamilton Dixon Hunt. Vasanth Kanan. Shayna A. Kennedy. Shalina Shanti Ann Kana. Dae Kwang Kwan. Alyssa Catherine Madonna Leonard, Jiahao Li, Alexander Corbin Little, Lauren Valerie Lozier, Victoria Jane Margaret MacDonald, Haley Anna McEachern, Tamlin Panache Mafika, recipient of the Mark E. Vallée Memorial Scholarship in Medical Physics, Abigail Victoria Mullaney, Lily Helen McLean, Jeongrok Min, William Nyo, Rebecca Tien Kim Huindo, Michael Murray Nixon, Mitchell Everett O'Donnell, Magnolia Patrice Soriano Pagaluyan, Mary Lova Soriano Pagaluyan, Sophia Narini Patrick, Jonah John Pelkey, Nathan John Price, Michaela Jane Priest, Hadley Mary Wells Rawling, Duncan Alexander Rickson, Alyssa Marie Roberts, Emma Esther Lee Roberts, Mackenzie Ann Roy, Emily Martina Schuler, Braylon Marie Schultz, Carolyn Bell Shaw, Maggie Barbara Shorman, Allison Ruvimbo Simbanegave, Robin Marie Simpson, Brittany Inez Summers, Pierre Michael Eli Giuseppe Tricoli, Hong Fei Wei, Michaela Ashley White, Ava Angelica Whiteway, recipient of a University Leadership Pin, Bailey Rose Wynot, Brandon Christopher Wilcox, Zoe Tama Hale Wright, recipient of the Craik Foundation W.B. Sodden Award.
Admitito te a gradum in absentia.
Honored Chancellor, I ask that you grant the Honor Certificate in Science to the following, who have been recognized and approved by Senate. Jocelyn Emily Victoria Mabson, Sarah Victoria Sanwa Park, recipient of the Canadian Council of Canadian Departments of Psychology Teaching Assistant Award and the CPA Certificate of Academic Excellence.
I award them the certificates.
Honoranda Cancelaria, hic adulus gens a senatu cognitus et approbatus, gradum baccalaureae in commercium, cum honoribus premiordinis et cum laude in absentia accipit. Ethan Stephen Wright, recipient of the Harold W. Simpson Memorial Prize. Honoranda Cancelaria, hic adulus gens a senatu cognitus et approbatus, gradum baccalaureae in commercium, cum honoribus in absentia accipit. Julia Grace Dunn. Honoranda Cancelaria. Hiat Gentes a senatu cogniti e approbati, gradum baccalaureae in commercio, cum laude, in absentia accipiunt. Gifton Michael Duffy, recipient of the Province of New Brunswick Golden Jubilee Scholarship. William Joseph Lafford. Tristan Allen Alexander McCacheran. Brock McEwen. Lexi McGrath. David Patry. Jamie Kathleen Pike, recipient of the Charles Frederick Allison Avard Prize. Emma Carol Sherman. Haley Karen Sullivan, recipient of the David G. Ebert Memorial Prize. Honoranda Cancelaria. Hiat Gentes a senatu cogniti e approbati, gradum baccalaureae in commercio, in absentia accipiunt. Jordan Alain. Alex William Bishop. Rebecca Ann Blake. Madeline Elizabeth Byrne. Annie Mae Camp. Ian Christopher Carty. Isabel Shumilan. Dominic Daniel Cormier. Matthew Alexander Durnyan. Cynthia Joy Dyke. Tori Furlot. Jeremy Gallant. Louise Madison Marlene Hill. Matthew Thomas Meng Hovey. Julia Lyndon Hunter. Lauren Olivia Maudsley. Jenna Lee McEwen. Stephanie Marie Medeiros. Sonia Minocha. Eduardo Moreno de Jesus. Allison Leslie Morrison. Billy Kenneth Roach. Jasmine Hope Saunier. Trevor Scholes. Blake Barrington Thompson.
Admitito te a gradum in absentia.
Honoranda Cancelaria. Hiat Gentes a senatu cogniti e approbati, gradum baccalaureae in artibus, cum honoribus premiordinus e cum laude, in absentia accipiunt. Alicia Joanne Bailey. Hudson Biko, recipient of a University Leadership Pin. Natalie Ann Bova. Catherine Olivia Chisholm. Julia Ann Connolly, recipient of the Barclay Fleming Sociology Prize. Michael Vincent Cormier, recipient of the George T. Clark Prize in Law, the Michael J. Tucker Political Science Award, and a University Leadership Pin. Olivia Dana Corrigan. Graham Stanley DeVete. Ryan Kenneth Ducey, recipient of the IODE New Brunswick Chapter Prize. Juan Gabriel Facundo Fuentes, recipient of the George T. Clark Prize in Law, the Stanway Prize in Philosophy, and the Philosophy, Politics, and Economics Prize. Jonathan Lang Ferguson, recipient of a Gold A and an A. Jane Aberdeen Student Leadership Award. Emily Kate Globe, recipient of the Alfred D. Smith Prize in Classics. Elsa Immer, recipient of the Arthur J. Ebbett Prize. Maggie Carla Ivamy, recipient of a Gold A and an A. Jane Aberdeen Student Leadership Award. Amelia Laura McDougall Fleming. Samuel Angus McPhee, recipient of the David Beatty History Prize. Jacob Lewis MacPherson, recipient of the Canadian Association of Geographers Undergraduate Award. Elizabeth Helen March, recipient of the Ian Newbold Prize in British History. Madeline C. McIntyre, recipient of the William Morley Tweedy Memorial Gold Medal. Caitlin Victoria Mowbray. Caitlin Monique O'Connor, recipient of the Dr. J.E.A. Craik Performance Award in Drama, the Chancellor's Prize, and a University Leadership Pin. Victoria Kathleen Reeves, recipient of the Department of Sociology Prize. Amy Rebecca Ward. Honoranda Cancelaria, hieroscentes a senatu cogniti e approbati, gradum baccalaureae in artibus, cum honoribus premiordinus in abstentia accipiunt. Dawson Fraser. Libby Marie Morash, recipient of the Allison Watson Beveridge Prize in English. Morgan Dale Skeeves. Lauren Alyssa Stoddart, recipient of the Community Engagement Award in Sociology. Sydney Lauren Wooden. Honoranda Cancelaria, hic aduluscens a sanitu cognitus e approbatus, gradum baccalaureae in artibus cum honoribus cum laude, in absentia accipit. Emma Bailey Jacobson, recipient of a University Leadership Pin. Honoranda Cancelaria, hieroscentes a senatu cogniti e approbati, gradum baccalaureae in artibus cum honoribus, in absentia accipiunt. Jacqueline Ann Brune, recipient of the CPA Certificate of Academic Excellence. Peter Bradford Cook. Shannon Kelsey Dill, recipient of a University Leadership Pin. Devin Andrew Fuster. Sydney Jean Fougere. Hannah Ruth James, recipient of the David Blackwood Prize. Dolly Sukar. Sydney Elizabeth Thorburn, recipient of a University Leadership Pin. Bronwyn Elizabeth Williams, recipient of a University Leadership Pin. Honoranda Cancelaria, hieroscentes a senatu cogniti e approbati, gradum baccalaureae in artibus cum laude, in absentia accipiunt. Daniel Alexander Bell. Linnea Ann Bitter, recipient of a University Leadership Pin. Gabrielle Lillian Brochu. Shelby Olivia Carson, recipient of a prize of the Ambassador of Switzerland. Emily Rose Clark, recipient of the prize of the Ambassador of France given by the Consul General of France, and the prize of the Office of Quebec in the Atlantic Provinces. Natasha Elizabeth Lynn Gosselin, recipient of a University Leadership Pin. Amanda McKenna Hiley. Piper Elizabeth Banks Langell. Mirren Leah Lithwick. Victoria Grace McBaith, recipient of a University Leadership Pin. Alana Ursula Maroney. Abigail Lillian Rose Morton, recipient of the Donna L. Purdy Memorial Award. Natalie Lynn Richard. Elizabeth Harris Rooker, recipient of the Women's and Gender Studies Prize. Maggie Grace Washington, recipient of the John Edgar Peters Prize, the Jenny Robinson Quinn Prize, and the Frank Strain International Relations Award.
Honoranda Cancelaria, Hiero Scentes, a senatu cogniti e approbati, gradum baccalaureae in artibus in absentia accipiunt.
Hannah Austria Abirtzes. Victor Abraham. Sarah Zariah Acacia. Osama Muhammad Al-Shria. David Kevin Arsenault. Jillian Marie Arsenault. Wesley Kenneth Austin. Jones Olawatumaniu Awe. Katrina Margaret Bassner. Abby Rose Beal. Ryan Joy Bellier. Nathaniel Andre Benjamin. Michael Blackie, recipient of the Donald T. Goodwin Prize. Brandon Byron Richard Blakeney. Kayla Hope Blanchard, recipient of a University Leadership Pin. Lauren Taylor Bourgeois. Shona Eileen Boyd. Tyler Robert Brownfield. Elizabeth Caitlin Burns. Sydney Alexandra Cameron. Catherine Gwen Campbell. Catherine Jane Campbell. Jessie Carpanini. Shaylin Elizabeth Carroll. Corlin Christopher Richaro Challenger. Noemi Chasson. Kaylee Alyssa Mary Colford. Kayla Olise Collins. J.C. May Connors. Simon Joseph Miles Cope. Dylan Cormier. Caitlin Marie Cormier. Tidra Anita Jessica Cormier. Benjamin Ian Corsi. Andrew Jonathan Kundle. Benjamin Curry. Tyler Devin Henry Curry. Connor Allen Sear. Sabrina Daigle. Marcus Isaiah Darrell. Shaylin Marie DeCare. Christy Lynn Earls, recipient of a University Leadership Pin. Rebecca Edith Estabrooks. Mia Ferguson. Georgia Bryn Forsyth. Emily Judith Freeman. Ethan Earl Marshall French. Sandon Paul Gagnon, recipient of the prize of the Ambassador of the Federal Republic of Germany. Jacob Daniel George. Gabriel Joy Gillis. Elias Damon Cole Goodwin. Pamela Guerrero Monterrubio. Kayla Dawn Haddad. Carissa Lauren Hanscom. Anna Inoue Hardy. McKenna Corey Harnish. Hirokaza Hasagawa. Rosie Gutman Heffernan. Michael Alexander Hewlett. Arlington Vladimir Clyde Humphrey. Madeline Ann Grace Eisner Ryan. Jessica Athena Marion Itiaba. Melody Joadin. Nathan Tobias Jones. Anne Florence Keating. Paul John Keating. Megan Louise Langell. Jeffrey Eaton Lawrence. Kirsten LeClaire Mazereau. Matthew William Clifford Leader. Claire Danielle Legier. Xiaoming Li. Li Jinyi. Noah Lema Lubendo. Morgan Elizabeth Lundeen. Callie Elizabeth MacDonald. Madison Ashley McKay. Bethany Maria McKinnon. Asas Amim Malik. Aisha Nduva Matthias Vega, recipient of the Barrett Marshall International Graduating Student of the Year, the Dr. Michael Wu Prize. Kiara Mazeral. Kelsey Isabella Grace McCammon. Jordan Allen McCarran. Luke Alistair McGowan. Aidan James McKenna. Joseph James McLaughlin. Marie Alexandre Mullins. Bailey Andrew Robert Mongrain. Jared Ross Floyd Monk. Kayla Marie Muir. Azim Munawar. Luke Eric Murchison. Randy James O'Connor. Emily Ann O'Hara. Loli Pushpa Pagar. William Dysart Peltier, recipient of the prize of the Consul General of Japan in Montreal. Benjamin Dexter Pires. Emily Rose Poitras. Anna Madison Pond. Cassandra Kaylee Power. Mary Elena Margarita Powers, recipient of the prize of the Department of Modern Languages and Literatures for outstanding achievement in Hispanic Studies. Emily May Elizabeth Purdy. Amber Quinn. Matthew Mark Raymond. Alyssa Lori Jean Robinson. Michelle Irene Roy, recipient of a University Leadership Pin. Renee Roy. Jordan Dale Schisler. Lauren Ray Lynn Shea. Jordan Kenneth Simmons Trott. Abigail Maria Smolinars, recipient of the Society of Chemical Industry Student Merit Award. Abigail Megan Spicer. Molly Isabella Stott. Hunter Marshall Sturgeon, recipient of the Graham Atlantic Writing Prize. Julia Day Suprenant Johnson. Honoka Tamakoshi. Daisuke Tanaka. Emily Jane Taylor. Kathleen Ann Taylor. Wangda Tenzin. Hannah K. Evelyn Tuck. Cassidy Lee Van Wart. Amy Millicent Walker, recipient of a University Leadership Pin. Audrey Grace Mary Ward, recipient of the Stanway Prize in Philosophy. Matthew Henry Watson. Marika Caroline Wildebor. Nicole Victoria Wong. Shelby Elizabeth Wright. Taylor Marie Alta Rye.
Admeditote agradum in absentia.
Honoranda Cancelaria, hiatus gentes, assenetu cogniti e approbati, gradum baccalaureae in artibus elegantioribus, cum laude, in absentia accipiunt. Ruth Andrade Curry. Megan Elizabeth Glauser. Sabria Noliani Harvey, recipient of the John P. Azamakos Award in Painting. Mara Ireta Gordon. Maureen Margaret Smith Levangie, recipient of the Mary Ellen Bronskill Campbell BFA 70 Award in Fine Arts. Elijah Samuel Hayes Marr. Emily Catherine Jean Shaw, recipient of the Dr. J.E.A. Craik Award in Fine Arts and a University Leadership Pin. Jake Gunnar Simons. Honoranda Cancelaria, e adulas gentes, assenetu cogniti e approbati, gradum baccalaureae in artibus elegantioribus, in absentia accipiunt. Madeline Lejeune Hansen. Kaylee Madison Hawes. Wren May Hibbard Morningstar. Stuart Jeffrey Els Trenham.
Admeditote agradum in absentia.
Honoranda Cancelaria, e adulas gentes, assenetu cogniti e approbati, gradum baccalaureae in musica, cum laude, in absentia accipiunt. Gabrielle Liliane Brochu. Esther Sue Young Kwan, recipient of the Dr. J.E.A. Craik Performance Award in Music.
Gibson John McMillan, Alexander Edward Marr, Adele Marilyn Yauch Marsland, recipient of the Gordon Manson Peer Tutor Prize. Emily Virginia O'Leary, recipient of the Dr. J.E.A. Craik Performance Award in Drama. Adam Jacob Peck, Justin Rodney Reed.
Honoranda Cancelaria, Iadulas Gentes, a senatu cogniti e approbati, gradum baccalaureae in musica, in absentia accipiunt.
Brianna Lee Green, Margaret V. Hancocks, Owen Andrew Switzer, Shanae Jamie Noel Thiessen,
Vasilika Vangeli,
Admittito te a gradum in absentia.
Honored Chancellor, I ask that you grant undergraduate certificates to the following, who have been recognized and approved by Senate. Bethany Hope Barrett, Linnea Ann Bitter, Haley Bryan, Kaylee Alyssa Mary Colford, Caitlin Marie Cormier, Spencer Ray Coy, Sydney Grace Ford, Emily Judith Freeman, Mika Anna Jarretts, Megan Elizabeth Glauser, Amanda McKenna Hiley, Piper Elizabeth Banks Langell, Kirsten LeClaire Mazzaroli, Victoria Grace McBaith, Allison Jane McIntosh, Emma Marie Dawn McMillan, Michael Murray Nixon, Alexi Janie Woulette, Victoria Kathleen Reeves, Emily Catherine Jean Shaw, Lauren Ray Lynn Shea, Hannah K. Evelyn Tuck, Amy Millicent Walker, Bailey Rose Wynot.
I award them the certificates.
Honoranda Cancelaria, e baccalaureae ad gradum in Octobri admissi sunt.
With a Master of Science, Muhammad Hassabul Hack. With a Bachelor of Science, Maya Leah Wade, cum orbis premiordinis cum laude. Christopher Charles Roy, cum orbis. Joshua Aldert Van Nieuwekop, cum laude. Shelby Lynn Barton. Christopher William Budd. Luke Alexander Darling. Corrine Elise Hissey. Reagan Kimball Lynch. Sumaya Markandaya. Grace Roby. Sonia Anita Siddiqui. And Matthew Keith Tanton. With a Bachelor of Commerce, Brendan Roy Underhill. And with a Bachelor of Arts, John Reginald Skinner, cum orbis. John Robert Bryand. Dakota David James Brush, Keith Daniel Cooper, Carol Lynn Crocker, Nick Royal Croft, Marshall Isakpunwu, Damian Ricardo Halstead, Joshua Paul Hicks, Jordan McAllister Munn, Victoria Somerville Kelso,
As I imagine looking over my fellow grads, friends, chosen family, people I look up to, and people who have changed the lives of so many fellow Mounties, I am overcome with pride for the class of 2021. Not only has this class proved to be pioneers of strength and resilience under extenuating circumstances, but they have also been friends, leaders, and difference makers across our small campus. What makes Mount Allison University so special is that it's easy to get to know what feels like everyone, and therefore it is with much confidence that I can say that our class is one made up of truly incredible people. But these are not the same people who set foot on our campus years ago for the first time, thrilled to be starting our university adventure and diving headfirst into the world of Sackville, New Brunswick. For most of us, this was our first time leaving our families and leaving our homes. Little did we know that we would find just that here. A Mount Allison family that welcomed us with open arms and a new home among the marshes. Since such a time, we have been shaped by Mount Allison University and everything we learned here. And what did we learn? It may have seemed at times like university was all about answers. We got marked on answering questions all the time. But what we really leave here with is the ability to ask questions, to think critically, challenge systems, and have our ideas pushed to their limits by our professors, our peers, and our friends. And to them, we owe all our thanks. When thinking of how best to describe the class of 2021, the word advocate kept coming up. Amidst our ranks, we have fierce advocates for social justice, artistic expression, the natural world, our passions, and our ideas. The dictionary definition of advocate was a little boring, and it might be a bit cliche to throw it into a speech like this, but I thought I'd make it a bit of our own. An advocate is a Mountie who stands up for what is right. To advocate for something does not mean repeating the words at a rally and going to sleep soundly that night thinking my work here is done. The class of 2021 is no such advocate. The people that leave this university today are better leaders for tomorrow, people who will advocate for others in the form of educators, researchers, artists, difference makers. Regardless of our future profession, the people graduating from this class today are leaving this place as alumni who will never forget the amazing memories we made. Nor will we forget the hardships we collectively faced. The global pandemic was a new reality that we faced together this year. However, every grad I've talked to has a sense of optimism and refuses to let these struggles define who we are. Despite having minimal closure as grads, we look forward to coming together when the pandemic subsides to celebrate our achievements, friendships, and memories as a collective Allisonian community. Until then, virtual hugs, Zoom calls, and cheering friends across the screen works for us. Congratulations to the class of 2021.
Hello, graduates, and congratulations to the class of 2021. I hope that you, your families, and your friends will take some time to mark this important accomplishment and to celebrate this milestone. Félicitations, vous pouvez être très fiers de vos accomplissements. No one could have imagined this type of global experience when you first began your degree at Mount Allison. You as a class have shown your adaptability and leadership as you embraced new, unique learning and social experiences this year. Your efforts have helped keep our campus and wider community safe, and you've accomplished this while working to complete your degree and prepare for next steps. Merci beaucoup. You've been shining examples of another Allisonian's famous mantra, Dr. Bonnie Henry: be kind, be calm, be safe. I've enjoyed being part of campus events and celebrations virtually over the past year, including the announcement of the McKenna School of Philosophy, Politics, and Economics, and of course, getting my push-ups in for the Mounting Up campaign in March. Your Mount Allison family is proud of you. You're ready for anything, and we're excited to see and celebrate your impact now and in the future. We look forward to seeing you cross the Convocation Hall stage and celebrating your accomplishments in person when we are able. Vous êtes prêts à passer à la prochaine étape. As we conclude here today, I'd like to leave you with some thoughts to reflect on. Number one, work hard. Work hard at your career, but also work hard at your family and friendships. Number two, stay focused. And number three, be kind to yourself and those around you. We are all very proud to send you out in the world as Mount Allison alumni. Nous sommes tellement fiers de vous tous. Merci beaucoup.
I'm back. This brings the virtual Conferring of Degrees session to a close. I hope you liked it. While today closes one chapter for you, you have not come to the end of your journey at Mount Allison. When we say Mount Allison's family, we mean it. You're stuck with us forever. And I certainly look forward to seeing you again soon, and I hope I will see you on Convocation stage next May 2022. I want to thank everyone involved in the development and the production of this virtual Conferring of Degrees. So many people involved. Thank you. Un grand merci à toutes et à tous. As is tradition, we're going to close with the Alma Mater song. You are asked to stand in front of your computer, screen, tablet, or smartphone during the singing of the second chorus. The words will be on your screen, so please join in from wherever you are. Sing it loud and sing it proud. I want to hear it. Congratulations once again to the class of 2021. Be safe and take care of yourselves. We'll see you very soon. Je prononce la cérémonie de remise des diplômes finie. I declare this virtual Conferring of Degrees session to close.